in Stratford, guys. I just want to let you know I'm doing a church challenge today. I thought I'd show you around London as well at the same time. I just want to show you this. This in Stratford is bits of metal, steel we could say. But it's supposed to represent railways across the world. That's what the representation of it is. If you wonder if it's a bit of an eyesore or something. Stratford, the station's down there. I just want to show you this. All these tall buildings. All these massive buildings up here. Like, they weren't here years ago. It was like, wow. It's sort of getting... I wonder why they call it that bit of Stratford City now. These massive buildings. But yeah, we're making our way down to the churches. They'll be in a separate video. Trying to do a combination. I've got 33 so far. And hopefully today get my target. And get past 40. But I know there's one right down the bottom. On the other side. I might just wait for a bus and get across the other side. Because I'm using the bus to my advantage. For these churches. Because there's none up here at the moment. I'll see what we can get. But we're in a zone where you've got the cycle lane at the moment. So it's working its way to the Water City. Alright. Let's see what we can find along this route. I like the buildings, it's so tall. The buses now. I hope it goes where I want it to go. Let's take a potluck. The churches here. But it's a nice route. Nice interesting route. See where we end up. Especially in London. So far nothing at the moment. Just tall buildings and that. As you can see. One church in Stratford, we've already done that. Got some interesting ones today. Let's see what we can find. Oh, in a moment, I've got the church here and I've got the church here. Which is pretty awesome. We'll see how many we can find on our journey. If we can't find any, we'll just pop on a bus and go a bit further up and keep going and keep going and keep going. Well, that was a bit loud, wasn't it? That was too loud. But yeah, that was a good start to the journey. 2 in 1. It's the famous Baubles Pub. It's like your Cockney area. Baubles Pub is just down the road there. But yeah, if you hear the sound of the bells, you're technically Cockney. I ain't got the bells there no more. Making our further way down. This area, I'm not found so many churches, only found 2 at the moment. Is at Bow, because of the area. But I will be finding a few here and there, so I might have to pop on the bus at some point and finding it. I'm going to get to the end, 1 mile end. Got to do this route again actually, with the thingy challenge. So yeah, there's an abandoned restaurant over there. That was a nice visit. Is this a church? No. Well, that was a church. Looked like it, but it's not. But yeah, a nice little cup of tea in the church. The officers me want to know what I was doing, and then they was quite pleased. So I'm going to visit them on the one Thursday when the progress is done. Yes, it's going to be awesome. I might develop the photos so I can show them all the photos. Be a lot easier. Anyway, we're making on our journey. We'll find some more somewhere. We've seen some interesting buildings, but we haven't seen a church on the side yet. We've done 3 already. I can't believe that. Not bad. 7 is to beat the target, but if we overdo that, it'll be alright. The bus route, I'm walking it because it's a few in my journey. I don't think I'll be bussing it. I'll be walking it into London. I'll be bussing it back home anyway. Let's get as many as I can as possible. I don't mind the walk. I'm alright with the walk. It's a nice day. It's a beautiful sunshine. And we're soaking up this lovely weather. I'll be putting a video of that on again when we find something more awesome to video. And you get to see that. You see nice bits of London now, different parts of London. We're in the east part of London at the moment. Interesting, I get maps I see along the way now. And it tells me where I am, and it tells me where the churches are. So I found 2 on the map. And if I didn't know about that, I want to know about that. So which is really good. We're here at Mile End Tube Station now. I'm passing it. We're in here in Mile End. Nice train station though. In Mile End, it's nice weather actually. It's really warm actually. As in really warm. Should have bought shorts, but I'm wearing trousers because it's gonna get colder later anyway. It just opens up here after Mile End. Beautiful. I've noticed the weather's too nice actually. There's a bit of a breeze, just a teeny bit of breeze, but it's enough to keep you cool. But the sun is pelting down very hard, and yeah, I think it might be an ice cream later. Depends how we're feeling. But other than that, we're okay at the moment. We've got plenty to eat. I was offered a free pizza up further on, but I had something to eat already on me, so it was a bit disappointing. Wow, had a free tea already, so you can't complain. Stepney Green tube station. We've come this far. Nice train station there. Very old fashioned. With the windows, the architecture here. We're travelling into the we're showing something quick to Whitechapel. This is basically like the area of Jack the Ripper, famous area. But we will be one of Jack the Ripper time periods. We might get one of his churches on the journey. Be nice to see that. But yeah, we've just got to find it. It's just a matter of finding it. But it's a nice area. There's quite a lot of things to see. What I like about the Stepney Green area is they've still got the older London lights. Let's see, got the one here, got quite a few down here, quite a few London lights. Oh wait, there's a church down the bottom as well. Wow, I didn't notice that till I looked down. But yeah, it's an old part of London down here. I'll share that with you. All the old buildings. This is 1927, this building. Yeah. I had to make my way back up again, but there's a cathedral at the bottom here. Or church, whatever it's supposed to be. But I like the old London lights, look at that. Nice to do down here. Makes it so authentic. Wow. A nice little blossom tree come just over there. Beautiful white blossom tree. There's that apple blossoms. Wow. The plan is today to go to Suffolk Cathedral. It'll be on this camera, might be on a different camera. We'll see. Yeah. Because I know you have to pay to go around the tour, about £1. I like a blossom tree. Wow, let's get to the bottom of this church. It's a bit of a walk actually. I can walk this back up again. Sheesh. You're coming home from shopping and you live there. Live in a church, how cool can you get? Live in a church, I'd be sick. Oh, that must be awesome to say I'm living in a church. They must have converted it in a way. So, you know, they had a gothic style windows outside your window. Oh, this is epic. I like that. It's got the old London filter. It's got the modern, got the old street lights, or the modern throwback. This classic London style buildings. This is. We're in East London, but we're near the city. We will be to the city. We're on the borderline. That London Bridge, Tower Bridge, that way. We're going heading towards that way. Interesting. Let's make way and see what else we can find. It's been an interesting day out so far. Let's put it that way. Here in Stepney Green, there's something you might miss. Check this out. And it's got the sign of the East London map that we see on the ground. You just pass it, you should check it out, otherwise you miss it. There's Whitechapel here, but I like this building. I don't think it was a church, but it's some awesome building though. Very nice. Must be some big store back in the day. We'll just find this randomly on the floor, sunk in the ground. How random. Really awesome VR store. Also, across here, a really old building. A very old building. A very, very, very old building. Look at that. How old can you get? There's also 1695 information there. Same as the church just over that little corner there. Same period. This is a block of flats. There's people live here. I can't imagine living there. It's sick. No, it's a bit closed in though, but fascinating though, the architecture on that one. Wow. It's amazing, the old light up there. Still using it, got an energy bulb now. But yeah, like the old doorways here. Now in Whitechapel. Going to film a bit later because otherwise there's a lot of thieves about. But look at this phone box. It's so random. Whitechapel station now. And they've got in another language for people who don't understand English. They should really, but yeah. This is random. Here in Whitechapel, what do you expect? The community area. Here leaving Whitechapel. We're doing Whitechapel to the end anyway, and then we're going to go on out of Whitechapel and sort of towards the city area, so we see the towards the city bits. And we're definitely going to do the cathedral, Suffolk Cathedral. That's a must. That's definitely, it's going to be nice and cool in there actually. Yeah, only other big cathedrals I have to do on the Sunday service because they're paid to go in. So we see how they are. See how things is. And Aldgate Station, it's Aldgate East, Aldgate Station's at the top. Here in Whitechapel says Jack the Ripper tour. What's going on though? Fun. Yeah, the gallery was interesting. And let's stay cool now for a bit. Yeah, working our way a bit more around London, a bit more buildings going up, you know. Aldgate East Station now. I've come this far. I don't know churches yet, funny enough. Yeah, I'm sure one of these places has got a London Underground train inside. Can't remember where it was now. Oh, here it is, here it is, here it is. The London Underground train. The D-Stock. Just about to see it, here it is, D-Stock on London Underground. Reminder to say, you're in Whitechapel. We're going to Tower Bridge and all that. Famous Tower Bridge, churches on the other side, and London Bridge. See what we can find. I'm sure there's some around there. I know there's one around there. I know there's one in London Bridge as well. Suffolk Cathedral. Let's do that. There's a sign to tell you you're in the City of London. Officially, from this border point right now as I cross. Officially in. Now in the city. Looking back at East London, and now in the city. Whitechapel. I think that says Whitechapel. We're at the art gallery now. Whitechapel. Fascinating random art gallery, but it's nice. I've got a list to tell you what they are, but they're fascinating. Fascinating art gallery. International film. Bit of information about film internationally. The gallery opened in 1985 by Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother. Quite fascinating. You can relate to that. You agree to that? Art, but look at the old school stuff. Look, typewriter, old-fashioned typewriter. All the TV things they had. The wind-up cine films. Yeah, all random, interesting things you used to remember. Even on pictures. They're really old out there, like the old staircases. We just came from the art gallery, we're on our way out now. Interesting, check this out, the history timeline. There we are, the Romans built a gate here. Roman city, London, everything. Wow, a lot of information. So much. Interesting. This is in London, interesting, because we've got the Gherkin there, and we've got one just here. It's random in the middle of nowhere. And you've got a really modern building behind that. Here we have a cheese grater. That's nicknamed, that's what the building's called, cheese grater. Used to melt cars. It's just a random cheese grater in the middle of nowhere. $17.50. It's a randomly hidden church and we couldn't find it otherwise. How cool can you get? This is in the Sea of London. Looking forward to the rest and finding the rest. Look how cool you can get from London. All the old streets. I'll show you this. There we go, we've got to come back down the other way. Look at that sunset at the same time. This is the old part of London. I'm going to go back the other way in a minute. Turn around, look how nice it is. View. We find in these churches are pretty sick. Wow. St Mary's at the Hill. Church of Billingsgate. Interesting part of London though. Been enjoying this walk actually. Here is Nelson's, well, Monument, sorry. This is Monument. He's supposed to represent the Red Fire London right here. I've been up that. It's quite a big climb. Massive climb. We're heading in here on London Bridge, going to Southwark Cathedral, which is right over there. I thought it's a marvellous view of the Shard. Saw this building in London. Bear with me, the sunlight's going to glare. Look at that view. And here, Tower Bridge and HMS Belfast. I'll show London at night. At London Bridge. Idiot. Copyright music right over. Talk over. There's a Shard. Look at the Shard. That's always that. It's amazing. Wow. No idea how tall the building is now. Getting closer to the tallest building in London, which is a Shard, which is just there. And there it is. Don't get sick. That's high up, isn't it? That's high. Higher than Canary Wharf. Let's get a bit further up. Sewage Dyke. I'm going to chill in the station for a bit because the train's not. Well, the train is now, but I don't want to pay peak time prices. There we are, the Shard. Whoa, Bridge Station. The Shard is up there. London Bridge Station, all brand new. Amazing. The London Underground. This way, let's get going. Oh, it's freezing tonight. It was so hot today, the weather. And all of a sudden the weather just changed. It just randomly just changed. Gone from hot to cold. Sun might be nice and warm at night. Alright, I'll film in a bit. People are travelling now because they know it's cheap to travel. Cheap travel. Wait to the Jubilee line. Remember, life hack, don't go left. They're only wasting 30 seconds of their life. Which is pointless. By the time they get the train, I've got the train. So 30 seconds. Let's count. Oh, we find out if it's 30 seconds because we can see it while we're recording.
This is a safety announcement. Could all customers please take care of walking downstairs, and when using an escalator, keep your feet clear of the edge of the steps, stand on the right and walk on the left. Thank you.
Right, walking. Get a packed Jubilee line down. Be packed. With all the office people going up. There's about 30 seconds. Oh, that's nasty.
This is information for customers. Please note, smoking, non-vaping is permitted in the station. Please do not vape or smoke
Rush hour,
in
rush hour,
the
rush
station.
hour.
Thank
This,
you.
everyone knows it's cheap travel, that's why they're travelling now. It's supposed to be rush hour, it's supposed to be over. I'm not rushing, I'm not rushing, I'm not rushing. There's no need for rushing. There's a lot of walking to do. It's rush hour. The joys of rush hour. Everyone knows it's cheap, that's why. Everyone's going now. Everyone knows it's cheap. Because they went before that, there's like a whole rush of people just on the dot of 7 o'clock getting the train. I could choose left or right. I could choose left or right. It's only a short journey, but I'm getting the next train. So that this one's packed. I'm gonna get the next one. Literally, I'm not getting this one. Look how busy it is. Gives them a chance to walk down a bit further and get on. So the next one's got a couple of minutes, so it won't be so bad. We'll all go to the same place anyway. I want to get further down the carriage. I don't want to do that long walk when I get off the platform. Interesting, it's empty, right? Look, empty. It's only 1 minute. It'll be in like 1 minute. Look, the trains are every few minutes. There's no point. So I might as well wait for the next one. I won't be able to film when I'm on the train because it'll be quite packed. I'll do my best. I don't normally film on the Jubilee line.
I feel like you was so quick.
I was standing super last when I came down to get the stuff, and I was standing like, it was so bad. I like, it was showing people what you're doing that I had to stalk other people to find out what